Hey. Oh, now she doesn't wake up. This is a waste of time. What am I even doing here? Oh, you're awake. Hi. You didn't hear any of that, did you? Good. Oh, nothing. Anyway, hi again. Yup, I came back. What do you mean, is this a dream? Well, can you move right now? Then you're not dreaming. How do I know that you wouldn't be able to move either if you were in a dream? Well, you don't, look, it's because, you're so annoying. I didn't come here to argue over the logic behind dreams with you. How observant. Yes, genius, I did come back. Huh? Why did I come back? Well, you see, I was thinking... Look, I know we've only known each other for one night, but what is that face for? You look like an idiot smirking like that. I was just going to say that finding good fear isn't easy, all right? Well, fear that is rich and multi-layered. Fear that lingers with you for days even. Those kinds. It's not every night that you come across fear like that. Well, considering that we have quotas to fill, it's not uncommon for a sleep paralysis demon to establish a territory, where they lay claim to all of the nightmares the humans within their territory produce. That's right. What, did you think all demons were rogues who only think of themselves? Well, though that is still true for most demons, lesser demons like myself still answer to someone. Think of it similarly to the relationship between a manager and their employees. That's right. I said that I was a lesser demon. But I am no low lesser demon like some imp or simple familiar. I am a high lesser demon. No, it is not a double negative. Alright, well, listen, because I'm only going to explain this once. In the 9 hells, there is a hierarchy. First, there are low lesser demons, which consist of imps, druids, and many of the familiars that your human witches and mage form contracts with. Secondly, there are high lesser demons, which consist of sleep paralysis demons, incubi, and succubi. Next, there are the greater demons. Low greater demons include especially powerful succubi, incubi, and sleep paralysis demons, as well as our masters. From there, we have the high greater demons, which is composed of particularly powerful flock masters, as well as the personal attendants and consorts to the ruling demons of the 9 circles. Above them are the grand demons. Many of the grand demons are generals of the 9 hells armies, as well as the ruling class itself. Even higher than the grand demons are the 7 deadly sins. The sins are the physical embodiment of all vice and evil in the world, and each reign over their own respective territory in the 9 hells. What? What do you mean, do I know any of the 7 deadly sins? Of course I don't know any of them. Do I look like I'm friends with any of the sins? I mean, look at me. Not like that, you moron. My horns, look at my horns. I don't even have any wings. Well, wings aren't always a sign of status, but as a demon acquires more power, that power manifests itself in the form of larger horns, tails, and wings. It can also express itself in your basic physical structure, as well as the opulence of your attire. You like the way that I look right now? Don't say something like that so suddenly. Flattery won't work on me so easily, you know? You're not trying to butter me up or anything? Well, thank you. Anyway, what were you saying about the 7 deadly sins? Oh, right. Well, no, I don't know any of them. It's not exactly like I can go waltzing up to one of the sins and say hi. They're not like the dumb, overpowered, busty girls and muscular guys that you see in your dumb shows. The sins are terrifying, and each has a greater form that they can take on, which is even worse. It's not like it's impossible to meet one of the 7 deadly sins, though. Well, all of the demons in hell, besides the grand demons, draw their power from one of the sins due to a contract. Each sin has their own faction, after all. Well, I belong to the faction of lust. My master draws his power from Rigel, the sin of lust, and I draw my power from my master. Anyway, the only thing above the 7 deadly sins are Lady Lilith and Lord Lucifer, whom the sins answer to directly. What is that dumb smirk for? What? What about them? I swear to you, if you even think about asking me if I know Lucifer or Lilith, I'm going to rip your tongue out. I mean it. No, idiot, of course I don't actually mean it. What? Yes, of course I mean it. Huh? Why don't the grand demons draw their power from one of the sins? Well, that's because the grand demons are the first demons, even older than the 7 deadly sins. Use your brain, idiot. If they're the first demons, then what does that make them? Lucifer, help me. Why did it have to be you? What? Nothing. I've already told you before, I don't talk to myself. So you really can't come up with anything? They used to be fallen angels, you dummy. The first demons in existence started out as angels. Some of the first angels, actually. Eons ago, they were cast out of heaven along with Lucifer. Well, there's Semyaza, Azazel, Azrael, Mastema, and Samael, to name a few, but just because they make up the aristocracy of hell doesn't mean they all get along. Some, like Samael, even have their own legions, separate from the armies of hell. Well, it is hell after all. Pretty much everyone is out to help themselves. Huh? What about me? Did I come back only to help myself? Well, of course I did. Did you seriously think I would come back to your awful bedroom because I actually wanted to see you? Well, I didn't. Remember what I said earlier? Good fear and nightmares are hard to come by. Good fear and nightmares are hard to come by. And after all the effort I put into dragging out what you're afraid of last time, did you really think I would waste my time with someone else? What? No, that's not what I meant. What I mean is that it was a lot of hard work, so I don't really feel like doing it all over again and running into another weeb shut-in like you. Besides, your fear wasn't that bad. Yes, all right, your fear tasted good, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? Plus, your nightmare was pretty easy to craft. Once I knew what you were afraid of, it kind of just flowed. If you can't figure out what that means, then I'm not going to explain it to you. Look, bottom line is... The bottom line is... Would you shut up? I'm getting to it. The bottom line is... that I wanted to do it again with you. You know, it. Another nightmare. What? Well, what did you think I was saying? You better not be thinking something disgusting, loser. So? What do you mean, what? You make me so mad. Weren't you just listening? Do you want to have another nightmare with me or not, you dimwit? Well, good. And sorry I called you dimwit, even though you are one. Now, scoot over. I don't have all night. All right, so claustrophobia, right? Well, of course I remember. I'm a sleep paralysis demon. It's my job to remember these things. Now close your eyes. We've spent too long talking already. I might be late at this rate. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. Comfy? Your neck itches. Better? Good. Now focus. Just relax and let your mind go blank. I'll do the rest, just like last time, right? Yeah, just like last time. And she's out. Hey, I didn't have the courage to tell you this while you were awake, but I've been thinking about something since the first time we met. I don't think you'd know anything about it, and in order for it to work, I'll need to make some preparations for it first. But I'm willing to do it if you are. Not like it matters explaining it now because I'm talking to a sleeping person. Well, I'll tell you all about the Pact when I return. Maybe. Good night, you big idiot.